Hello and good morning, beautiful family. Happy Wednesday. It's February the 5th, 2025. How are we doing? It's hump day. We're getting there. Just trying to get through the week, right? Did you eat your cupcake yesterday? Just curious. Maybe it was a cookie or a piece of pie. Just be in the moment. Live. Enjoy. Now, don't do that if you're diabetic now. Come on. All right. I hope you guys caught Elisa Sayone's song she put out yesterday, New Beginnings. She's a sweetheart for doing that. All right. Let's get to it. How are we feeling? How is our collective energy? It's whatever Wednesday. For Roundtable, King will be hosting. So just bring your questions. All right. Nine of Swords. Now, what are y'all worried about? What is keeping you up at night? Death. Well, don't be worried about that. That's easy. No, Death card always represents transformation. All right. If you're transforming, don't fear it. As long as it's divine. In the past, Knight of Swords. That's your mission. If you're on your mission, and we all are every day, big or small, don't fear it. Just do it. Okay? It's transforming you. All right. Currently, Knight of Pentacles. All right. So we've gone from gun-ho, let's get it done, to let's just stop and watch for a minute. All right. So you've hit pause. What are you going to do in the future? Ten of Cups. You're going to get there. We all get the same outcome here. Ten of Cups is wishes being granted, happily ever after, emotional fulfillment, family happy. All right. If you need to pause, pause. Some advice. Nine of Cups. Be in the here and now. Celebrate yourself of what you have accomplished. Okay, so if you're pausing to celebrate, that's all right. Go ahead, pat yourself on the back. The Sun, look at this. Two happily ever afters. This is good too. That's being in the moment. We're thinking positively. We're happy. Don't fear your transition because it's all going to work out. Remember, we know the end of the book here. Okay, bumps along the road, yeah. King of Cups. All right. So you've paused to kind of get a grip on your emotional stability here. That's all right. You've learned who needs boundaries, where the boundaries need to be. Ace of Pentacles. This is good. Give you a little money. Save you a little money there. This is a tangible, materialistic gift that's going to be coming out of this. And it's going to bring us so much happiness. You're going to be dancing in the streets. Then you can buy all the cupcakes you want. All right. Overall, good reading. Starting out a little worried. Let's put that to rest. We don't need to worry. It's unnecessary. What we got here for higher collective consciousness, higher selves. I don't know. You think our higher selves eat cupcakes? I'm just curious. Explore yourself. Connect with your body. Embrace your sensual allure. Awaken your primal desires. Ooh. All right. Well, you do you, boo. Do you know your own body? I think most of us do, in the sense of we know when it's hurting. That's true. But do we ever look for the good stuff? Like emotional feelings and all that good stuff. It could be physical. Whatever floats your boat, darling. Let's see here. We are going to do... Think, Jen. I know, it's early. Wings goes the golden one. Okay. Isn't they precious? A cheesy grin. Oh, you want 5 of these today? All right. We can do 5 of these. I never know from one day to the next. I just work here. Three people. Now, that's our collective. We work together. Now, I hope it's not the love triangle. All right. Now, y'all behave yourselves. But now, on the negative side, it could involve outside interference. All right. Let's remember to avoid that gossip stuff, right? But I like looking at it as a collective and working well together, like our 3 of Cups. Oh, good Lord. Fire in a hole. Frag out. Here comes the grenade. This is just a representative. Some explosive events could be coming around the corner, okay? Huge obstacles, enemies to confront, conflict, arguments. Let's not fight, all right? I get this is more of a societal, political, governmental thing. There may be some major events coming. Could be explosive. And here in the U.S., all these confirmations and stuff going on, I believe it. Tick-tock goes the clock. Time pressures, timing issues. Remember God's timing. Divine timing is everything. But we just go with the flow. Don't be sitting and watching the clock. That doesn't help anybody. And the much as we lose time, gain time, what is time? All right. Now, as far as this daggone movie goes, let's go. Like, ring the bell. Is it over? Oh, looky. We have King's Cupid's arrow. Somebody's falling in love. Now, don't be stealing somebody. Remember, love triangle over here. No, if you're searching for love, God will send love if that's in your contract in His timing. Double-edged sword. All right, now this is kind of like the 2 of Swords that we have in tarot, and that's kind of fear of the unknown, and you've got to use your intuitive abilities to figure out which way to go. You're weighing your options here. But this can be conflict, all right? But once you make a decision, you have a breakthrough, okay? You know, some things in life are called double-edged swords for a reason. A catch-22 or something like that. Very possible. All right. Let's add our little ones here. All right, Wingsy. He says 3 would be enough. Shell. Are you coming out of your shell? Or my little wallflowers out there? Don't be shy. Come on out. That's number 35. Somebody might be hiding in a shell too. Snake. All right. Now, number 17. Snakes can, a lot of people don't like snakes. There's good snakes. There's bad snakes. But this could be watch for the unknown, those sudden events that could happen. Have you ever been looking for something that's right in front of you and somebody says, if it was a snake, it would have bit you? Pay attention. Okay. We got lots of people that use a sharp tongue as well. Just keep working. Number 30s are busy bee. All right. Work. Okay. You put the money in. You put the work in and you get the harvest. Bees work very, very hard. And at the end of the season, you get to reap the rewards of the honey. I miss raising bees. That's on my to-do list. All right. What lies beneath? What crazy things could we be seeing? Nothing shocks us anymore, does it? Toxic situations now. Interesting. They're showing me that nasty fog stuff that they're still trying to do. So in a physical sense, this can be things that they're still trying to put in the air, the bad guys. But I know that the good guys are thwarting it and counteracting it. But emotionally and spiritually, we know to stay away from toxic situations. All right, now don't be falling apart on me, okay? It may seem like that. How many times have we learned that it's going to look like it's falling apart before things get put back together? Destruction has to happen before new construction can come. All right, so don't be falling apart emotionally. Take a minute, breathe. Look at our new beginnings, because it's got to come apart so we can start over, get something new, and maybe someday have a baby. Maybe. Just saying. Well, we got betrayal, deceit, backstabber, traitors. Yeah, remember the 3 little people we had? It could mean a love triangle and hate, and got a grenade and double-edged sword and all that stuff. Learn. Set your boundaries with that King of Cups. And if you've been betrayed, you're going to be on guard a little bit. But in the 3D sense, in headlines, you're going to realize how much your government, not just the U.S., has betrayed you. Jen, you're not telling us anything we don't already know. I know. Love story. So once again, we have Cupid's arrow and love story. Love is in the air. Are you on the hunt? Right? Maybe you're like Miss Caroline and dreaming about it. I don't know. That's all right. Somebody's going to fall in love. All right, what do we got? Future predictions. He says 5 of these. What do we have? Society collapse. It can seem that way sometimes. Okay. So they're showing me EBS. No, I don't know when this is going to be. I haven't asked it a very long time. I've just kind of let it lie. Let's not offend the universe. Society collapse. It may seem like people are going to lose their marbles if they don't have access to Instagram or Facebook or something. Not just the U.S. If it's global and things shut down, you'd be surprised how quickly society can collapse. Be prepared. Now, whether that means tangible things that you need to have, food, water, medicines, and all that, protect yourself, security, it can fall apart faster than you realize. Mosquito airborne. All right, so these are those nasty little bugs. Now, yes, do I believe that they have little insects and birds and everything that are electronic? Yes, I do. But let's remember, they're loading up insects and putting diseases in them, just like the toxic fogs and everything. They've got all kinds of things up their sleeve. Don't be surprised if you hear about more of the crap that they've been making in laboratories. Military's on it. Good to know. We've already known that. offering donation. 'Tis the season. We're still putting donations out there for our beloved brothers and sisters in North Carolina. Maybe you're in California helping them, because it's never ending. It takes a really, really long time to get these people back up on their feet. Yes, Meow Cat. Hi, Lyran. He says good morning. So do what you can. Now, if you can't purchase something, maybe you can just send that love and light energy out there and pray for them. All right. Maybe it's somebody in your local community just needs somebody to sit with them. It could be anything. Look at this mutation stuff. They they're trying to kill us. Let's just say it. They're trying to kill us. That's not just the U.S. That's everywhere. They want us dead. Depopulation, remember? So you're going to see a lot of this exposed, but let's remember right here in the center, these guys are on it. Okay? All right. Who's our buddy today? Yesterday we had Doggy. Who do we have today? A sweet little deer, number 18. A gentle touch. Let's be nice. Yep. I see these all the time. Anybody else? Yeah, it's just a softer side. Nobody has to be mean and harsh and bold like Jen all the time. Use a softer touch. It's love month. We should do this all the time. I know. Jen, we should love every month. I know, but let's have fun. All right. What are our angels telling us today? Do the work. Yes, Spirit. We're trying. It's not enough to dream or pray. You've also got to take the positive action steps that you're being divinely guided to take. Consistently working on your priorities will make them flourish like a lush flower garden. This is true. Now, for the majority of us, we're already doing this at our own pace and our own time, and we are putting the work in. But do you know how many out there in the community, they like being in the spiritual community, but they don't do anything. They want you to do it for them. You can't. You can't get to know yourself or work on yourself. Or, how are you supposed to know how to help others if you can't help yourself? You have to do the work. You got to look in that mirror. You have to dig deep, soul search, and figure out, do you have triggers? Do you have hurt, pain, loss? Do you need to do forgiveness? All these things. It takes work. It takes prayer. It takes meditation. Now, this says you got to do more than dream and pray. I get it. Maybe you have to go and confront someone. Think about 12-step program of AA or something like that. Reconciliation is a part of that. All right? Now, maybe the person you think you should apologize to or reach out to doesn't want to hear about it. That's okay. You did your part. It's doing the work. You understand? So many people want answers. And Spirit kindly says, well, if you do this, this, and this, it'll work out and a lot faster for you. And they're like, well, I don't want to hear that. I don't want to do any work. Well, then expect the same result. Stuck in a rut. Let's math. What we got? Who's our crown? Number 4 is the crown. 35 is an open book. Our maple leaf is 71. And a chair, 46. I hope number 46 is sitting in a chair. He's probably asleep. Sorry, that's a Biden joke. Our crown is just it's an imperial crown. So this is divine masculine, a leadership, but it also says work on the crown chakra. How do you work on the crown chakra, Jen? Pray, meditate, do the work. Sound like a broken record yet? I don't want to do the work. Well, sorry. Open book, honesty, and easy to read. Look at some of the world events and things going on in the world. They're easy to read. If you read between the lines, but you got to take the time and pay attention. If you don't want to, that's okay. But just remember, you still have to live here. You might want to dig a little deeper, open your eyes a little further, fall down a rabbit hole every once in a while. Most of us do. But like I said, some out there do not want to. They want you to sit and tell them everything. All right. Maple leaf. It's not that time. We don't have any leaves. We've had a little spell of spring, but it's disappeared real quick. We're going back to snow. So if you're dealing with weather out there, my prayers are with you. Well, I like this. So it does represent autumn, but it's a representation of shedding the old. Remember the death card. You got to end one thing. Remember, destruction before construction. But you can't have a new beginning until you have an ending. Okay? And 46, of course, our chair. It's just, if you need to sit down and take a minute, that's okay. And just sit down and take a breather, like that Knight of Pentacles we had. If you need to stop and observe for a minute and just take a breath, that's okay. It's quiet time. You're in timeout. All right. That'll be the message of the day. You're in timeout. How about that? Is that a good headline? You're in timeout. I'll let you know later on the round table if you're out of timeout. If not, you'll all be sitting in the corner. Just saying. All right, guys, that's your message for this morning. Have a beautiful, blessed Wednesday. I will see you on the show later today. Like I said, King of Cups is hosting. And until then, remember, God loves you, and so do I.